All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I hope all of you are healthy and having a good summer so far. We are going to keep reading this book today. And so to recap what we've already read, Junie B and Grace just got to Lucille's Nana's house, and Junie B and Grace were getting shown around Lucille's house and seeing all the fancy things that were there. And Junie B and Grace got in a little bit of trouble with Lucille because Lucille was very protective of all of her expensive things. And then the last thing that we read before we stopped last week was that Junie B and Grace and Lucille were all playing. Sorry about that. We're all playing dress up with the Nana's old fancy clothes. So we are going to read one chapter this week, and then next week will be the last week for this book. And then if you want me to keep doing this with a different book, then let me know and I will keep doing this each week. So this week's chapter is called Peeping. After a while, the Nana took us back to Lucille's room. Me and Philip Johnny Bob got in on our sleeping bag speedy fast. Then that Grace got in her sleeping bag, too, and Lucille got into her softy bed. Not one more peep out of you girls, said the Nana very grouchy. Do you hear me? Oh, wait. This is the chapter for next week. I'm going to go back. My mistake. I just realized that. Okay. The chapter for this week, my mistake, is called Bouncing. So this should make more sense this time. It says, after we finished playing Cinderella, the Nana called us to dinner. Me and Lucille and that Grace skipped into the big dining room, and we sat at a long, shiny table. Pretty soon, Lucille's Nana came in from the kitchen, and she gave us our dinner. And guess what? It was named Beans and Frank. Hooray, I said. Hooray for Beans and Frank, 'cause this is my favorite kind of home cooking. And the Nana did a teeny smile. Well, we usually have a cook, but I gave her the night off, she said. After that, the Nana poured milk into beautiful, sparkly glasses. Ooh, Nana, these are your best crystal glasses, said Lucille, real thrilled. I love these expensive things. Me too. I love these expensive things too, I said. Only too bad for me, 'cause nobody even told me that crystal glasses were very heavy. And so when I picked up my glass, it slipped right out of my hand, and it fell on the floor, and it broke into lots of pieces. And Lucille's whole mouth came open. Oh no, you broke it! You broke my Nana's crystal glass! The Nana's face was reddish and scrunchy. Sorry, Nana, I said real soft. Sorry I broke your crystal glass. The Nana sucked her cheeks way into her head. Let's just be more careful, shall we, dear? She said. I bobbed my head up and down. We shall, I said back. After that, I ate my beans and Frank very careful. Only pretty soon, my Frank spilled off my fork, and he landed on the Nana's white tablecloth. Oh no! Hollered Lucille. That's my Nana's good linen tablecloth. She brought it all the way back from Ireland. The Nana's face was twisty and puffy. I quick pushed my plate away from me, and my stomach felt tight in a knot. Yeah, only guess what? I am not actually hungry anymore, and so I will just sit here and not spill anything, I think. The Nana cleaned up my mess with the wet cloth. After she finished, she brought us chocolate ice cream for dessert. Only too bad for me, 'cause a teeny plop of ice cream dropped right off my spoon, and it landed on my chair cushion. The Nana did a big breath. You're a bit of a bull in a china shop, aren't you, dear? She said. Sorry, Nana, I said. Sorry, sorry, sorry. The Nana patted my hand very stiffish. Quite all right, she said kind of mumbly. After that, I got down from the table, and me and my friends went back to Lucille's room. And guess what? Things got funner because Lucille said we could play with the games in her closet on account that they weren't very expensive. First, we played Chutes and Ladders. Then we played Twister and Bingo and Chinese Checkers and Tic-Tac-Toad and Candyland. Plus, we also played Let's Spin till we get real dizzy and fall down. And guess what? I didn't even break anything. Hey, I think I'm getting the hang of this party, I said, very happy. Just then, the Nana knocked on Lucille's door. Time for you ladies to put on your pajamas, she told us. I danced all around the room real happy. Hooray, I said. Hooray for pajamas, 'cause I brought my favorites. I quick put them on. See them, Nana? See how biggish and baggish they are? That is how come they feel so comfortable. The Nana's eyes looked down at me. How very charming, she said. Just then that Grace jumped right in front of me. Look at mine, Nana, she said. See mine? My pajamas have neon green polka dotties on them. How very colorful, said the Nana. All of a sudden, Lucille popped out of her big closet. Ta-da! Look at me, everyone. I am wearing my beauteous pink satin nightie. See me? See how lovely I look? I look like a gorgeous model in this thing, she said. Lucille let me and that Grace feel her material. How very smoothie, I said. After that, me and Grace unrolled our sleeping bags on the floor, and the Nana took the silk bedspread off Lucille's bed. Time to get your beauty sleep, princess, she told Lucille. Then those two kissed and hugged goodnight, and the Nana shut the door. Only guess what? Lucille didn't even get in bed. She kept twirling all around in her pink satin nightgown. And here's the picture. This is how models twirl, she said. They twirl so you can see their fronts and their backs. Lucille wouldn't stop twirling. See my front? See my back? She said. Me and that Grace got up on her bed to watch her twirl. Lucille's bed was soft and cushy. We bounced up there a teeny bit. Lucille stopped twirling. Hey, don't, she said. That bed is for beauty sleep only. I patted her bed very admiring. Yeah, only it's too bad we can't actually play up here, 'cause this mattress is a bouncy one, I said. Just then, Lucille's face did a sneaky smile. Want to bounce? She said real soft. Want to really, really bounce? She tippy-toed to her door and looked down the hall. Come on, she whispered. Follow me. I grabbed Philip Johnny Bob and followed after Lucille and that Grace. We tippy-toed down the hall and around the corner. Then Lucille opened the door to a big guest room, and there was a giant bed in that place. See it? She said. See how huge that bed is? My Nana had it specially made in case we have tall company. Lucille quick shut the door after us. Come on, let's go, she said. So all of us run to the big bed speedy quick, and we jumped and jumped and jumped on that thing. I sang a joyful song. It's called Jumping, Jumping, Jumping on the Giant Bed. Jumping, jumping, jumping on the giant bed, I sang. Only too bad for me, 'cause all of a sudden I remembered something very important, and it is called Mother and Daddy said no jumping. And I got off the bed speedy fast. Yeah, only here's the problem, I said. I am not actually allowed to jump, 'cause Mother and Daddy said no jumping. And so you guys should stop jumping too, 'cause that would be polite of you. Lucille and that Grace didn't pay attention to me. That is how come I had to get back on the giant bed and shout in their faces, Stop jumping, I said, 'cause I am not allowed to jump and you guys shouldn't jump too. Grace springed way high in the air. Who's jumping? I'm not jumping, she said. She giggled very silly. I'm bouncing. Just then, my whole face got happy, and I hugged and hugged that girl, 'cause Mother and Daddy didn't say I couldn't bounce. After that, I bounced and bounced and bounced, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing on the giant bed, I sang. I bounced till sweat came on my head, then I flopped down on the bed to rest. I flopped on a plumpery pillow. Ooh, Lucille, this is the most plumpery pillow I ever even saw, I told her. Of course it is, silly, said Lucille. That's because my Nana has all her pillows handmade in Sweden. I quick swinged the plumpery pillow over to my friend Grace. Grace, hey Grace, feel how plumpery this pillow is, I said. Only Grace didn't actually see it coming, and it accidentally hit her head. I peeked at her under that thing. Yeah, only that did not even harm you, I bet, 'cause plumpery pillows don't hurt people. Right, Grace? Right? That Grace did a teeny grin. Then she took the plumpery pillow off her head and she swinged it all around and she hit me in the tummy. Oof, I said. Then I laughed and laughed. Hey, I was right. Plumpery pillows don't hurt people. After that, I hit Lucille in the head with my plumpery pillow, plus also I hit Grace again. Then those guys got their own plumpery pillows, and all of us kept on hitting each other. Very fun. Only just then, a mistake happened, 'cause I didn't even know there was a rip in my plumpery pillow, and so the next time I hit Grace, all of my feathers exploded out of it. There was a million bazillion of those floaty things, and they filled the whole air practically. Lucille did a little gasp, and that Grace did a gasp too. I danced around giggling. Hey, it's snowing, I said. It's snowing, it's snowing. Just then, the door swinged open very fast. It was Lucille's Nana. She saw me holding the broken plumpery pillow. My heart pounded hard inside of me. Hello, I said, very nervous. How are you today? So she said, how are you today? I am fine, except I am having a bit of a feather problem, apparently. The Nana walked at me very slow. Then she took my pillow out of my hands, and she hid her face in that flatty thing, and she didn't come out for a real long time. And that's the end of this chapter. So next week, we will start chapter 7, which is called Peeping. So next week will be the last week for this book, but if you enjoy this, let me know, and I will choose another book to keep doing after this one is done. So I will see you at the same time next week. Stay happy and healthy, and have a good summer, and have a good rest of your week. Bye.